todos. Ella está con mucha paz, gracias a Dios. Mis queridos hermanos, Rosy, por un lado, y bueno, ella el pasado se le tiene consciente, está en urgencia, todavía no le han asignado un cuarto, no tiene visita, solamente se está tomando gin y escogió la nueva para cuidarla. Ella está un poco débil, ahora está como todo más fuercita, le pidió a la abuela Martini que por favor se comunicara con su familia.
Oh, we're live. Look at that.
Oh, are
my
we?
goodness.
Are we now? Are we now live? Thank you so much for letting us know, JD. At least someone's paying attention. Hey, bada boom, here we go. Dorm room traders. We got Paul K in the house. Paul, how are you doing, sir? Welcome to Top Step TV.
Doing good, thank you.
Fantastic. Apparently, there is some Russia news going on. Eddie, if you want to come in real quick before we kick this off, what's going on?
We had a very hot biscuit. I need a couple oven mitts on this one, but still trying to check the source. This over the wire here. Military Russia deploys 640,000 troops in war against Ukraine. I'm not sure where this is coming from. We did some research in the green room, not finding it, but we are going to let you. We did post that comment. Also, Barr is speaking here right now, talking about the U.S. economy is on solid footing with inflation heading around 2%, though trade policies have clouded the outlook. Barr is not commenting on interest rate outlook in these prepared remarks. So they are prepared remarks, but I'm going to be watching the wire, and that's Eyes on the Prize. Back to you guys.
Cool. Thank you so much, Eddie. Chat TST, if you can figure out the source of that news, please let us know, because Financial Juice does not have a source. But anyways, let's get back to it. We got Paul, dorm room trader. Paul, how long have you been trading? What even got you into trading in the first place?
So I've been trading for about 2 years total. I'd say about a year and a half of futures. I don't know. I've always been interested in the stock market. I started with options, and you know how that goes. Most people make a little bit of money then lose all of it, and that happened to me. So I just kind of stuck with it, and I don't really know how I got in the futures exactly, but someone had told me there was no theta decay, which I liked, and from then on I just stuck with it, and it's paid off.
Having come from options, does it still kind of blow your mind that like literally anybody can just open up a Robinhood account and start trading options? That's just
It is, and I always tell people to be careful with it, because what happened to me happens to a lot of people with options.
Yep.
Easy to lose money.
Almost all of the new traders that we come on that we have come onto the show have the same, a very similar trading path. They all started with
Yeah.
options, or they start with forex and move to options, and eventually make their way to futures. It's a very common thing these days. Uh, we love it. Just tell all your friends. You know, don't even bother with the
Yeah,
options. Just come straight to options.
Yeah.
seriously.
Skip options.
Border
Skip the
borderline
forex.
risk free here. Yeah.
So 2 years. That's actually not that long at all. To be trading.
It's really
How did
not.
you?
Yeah.
Yeah. How'd you find TopStep, and how'd you get into prop firms?
So I was just trying to find a way to, I guess, risk a little bit less money and
Mm-hmm.
not like put my whole entire savings account into a trading account and then try to trade with that. So I had heard about it on social media, so I just messed around with a couple, and I ended up finding Top Step. It's the one that I liked the best, the rules and everything. And I don't know, from since I started, it just seemed like it was a better option than putting my own money in. And
Yeah.
I've enjoyed the prop firm journey.
Oh, that's awesome. And how did
Awesome.
you? Yeah, how did you arrive at a strategy? What was like your learning curve like? What was like the history of your education and trading?
Okay, so I trade an ICT based system. If a lot of you probably know, that's just a guy on YouTube that's
Yeah,
popular.
chat's gonna lose their mind a little bit, but they'll be fine.
Yeah,
So keep on going.
yeah,
Oh
it's
yeah.
okay. But I mean, a
One
lot
of
of
the
people
most
don't like
popular
it.
actors around here.
Yeah, to each their
Yeah.
own. But I really just started watching YouTube videos and I kind of just locked myself in a room for a year and grinded it out. And the biggest thing for me was just practicing what I was seeing in those videos on the charts live every day, just actually going in and looking at live trading and live markets. That helped me the most. So I think just a mix of learning myself on YouTube and experience really got me to where I am.
Wow, nice. And then any mentors along the way, like trading buddies,
I actually
discords?
did it all by myself, which I'm pretty proud of. I
Wow.
never paid for anything. I kind of just tried to focus on one thing because there's a lot of information out there, as you know, a lot of different
Yeah.
Hmm.
systems. I just tried to lock in on one thing and just give it a shot. And it just, I don't know, it clicked with me and I just stuck with it.
Good
Yeah,
on
go
you.
through.
Not dropping any
Yeah.
money on gurus and whatnot.
Thank
That
you.
is
Wow.
wasted
Yeah,
money.
yeah, it is.
And also 2 years to where you've gotten with payouts is incredibly impressive because I think most of the people we're talking to, like the lone wolves, are doing like maybe 3 to 5 years before they settle in, and then people who typically have mentors or trading groups can get spun up to about like a year or two. So for you to do it all on your own and that quickly is pretty incredible.
Thank
Hmm.
you. I appreciate that.
Guys, we
Yeah.
were talking in the green room just a few minutes ago before we even came on air. Payouts. You're not doing
Yeah,
anything crazy with your payouts. You're taking payouts. You're making money trading, and you're playing it the right
I
way. What are you doing with your
okay, so
money that you're making trading?
I made one big purchase with my money. What really got me into trading, I wanted obviously you see like the nice cars and everything online, but I wanted to get a nice car and I ended up buying the car for my payouts. So it's paid for, no rentals, no lease. But
And
What
do
kind
you
of
mind
car is it?
sharing? Well, yeah. What kind of car?
it's a BMW 540i
Okay.
2018. I love it.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. And then do you care sharing how much you've taken in payouts approximately in the two
I was
years?
just informed that it's been about 73,000.
Yes, you.
So
That is
it's a little bit
correct.
more than I expected, to be honest. But it's been well.
73K in college, got a
In
car. There's
college.
quite yeah, that's pretty nice. Did you have a normal
Thank you, thank
job
you.
before you started trading? And how
Um,
jaded are you now?
okay, that's a good question. So I didn't really have like a part-time job. It was really just summer work and then mowing lawns with my dad. So I had a little bit saved up to invest into trading, but
Hmm.
really I was just working in the summer, stacking up some money, pouring most of it back into combines. And now, I mean, this summer I'm trying to do this full time, so I'm not looking for a job right now this summer, but that's just the way it's worked out for me. Being in college, managing a part-time job, trading and class is just a hassle.
It
So it
is.
worked out for me that I'm blessed enough to where this can cover my all my expenses and not have to work a job, and it's something that I enjoy doing. So
That's awesome,
All
man.
right,
Congratulations, living the dream.
thank you.
all the people want to
Just
know:
dropped her in
do
the
you
market.
trade in class? You find yourself
I do.
looking at your
I
phone,
do.
looking at your
Yeah.
laptop.
I
There we
do.
go.
I don't recommend it, but I do. It's easy to get distracted, but obviously if you have a class at 9:30, you're gonna want to trade market open.
I
For
can
sure.
imagine that's tough. Is I mean, there's quite the youth movement happening in futures, in trading. Do you have peers who are also trading in class, who are also trading when you're in business class? Do you see other monitors with charts up 3 rows ahead of you?
A couple. What most of what I've seen is people just trading options. I feel like that's common for beginners,
I don't know
but
why this can happen.
I don't know why either because it's very dangerous. I think options are a lot more complex than futures, but
Yeah, no kidding.
yeah, I have seen it a little bit. I don't think there's not a whole lot of it around where I am. I'm really the only like person I'm in direct contact with that trades. I've tried to teach like my brother and a couple friends, but
Hmm.
I haven't really stuck with it. But that's okay. So really, it's just me by myself for right now. I've been trying to expand in like a Discord community and whatnot, but yeah, really,
Are you gonna try to do that? Start a YouTube, start a Discord?
I'm gonna
Is that
try to do
in your
something of the
future?
sort. Yeah, I enjoy the teaching aspect of it, and I think I can.
Nice.
I have a little bit more experience than some people, so I think I can share my knowledge and help people out.
That'd be awesome.
Awesome.
JD, anything in the
You're seeing,
charts that you're seeing right now? I do want to get to
you're seeing a
the screens
little bit of
here.
a sell-off in equities right now. ES just dipped below yesterday's high. Yesterday's high 59.25. Last trade 59.23. Shorts, we're picking tops. Are getting paid right now. NQ dropping a little bit quicker. Well, that's a 15-minute chart. Let's scale down to a 5-minute. We are back through settlement price in the NQ 21,392. Settlement price in the NQ. Last trade 21,383. So selling pressure coming in. We do see some pretty heavy. Look at these volume bars down here. Increasing red volume bars as we continue to drive lower right here. Paul, are you in a trade right now? Are you looking at the markets?
I'm watching the markets. I'm not in the trade. I was trying to
Okay.
find a short setup earlier, but I think it's kind of played out at this point. I don't think I'm gonna find an entry.
Yeah, and chat is really wants to know what is your setup. I believe there's many ICT setups, but I believe you only focus on one. Is that correct?
Yes, so I'm normally looking for something on the higher time frame, either like a significant high, low, or fair value gap if you've heard of that.
Oh
Then
yeah.
I kind of want to see the same thing on a lower time frame, and then what really sets me apart is my entry model. I have to have, if I'm not entering off a fair value gap retest paired with a changing state of delivery, I don't know if you know what that is, but those two things
We just
have to
need
be
your
present.
charts. Yeah, I don't know if we can if the production team can pull up Paul's charts, that'd be awesome. And then your mouse is clicking through pretty loud, so just be careful.
I'm sorry.
Make every click count. It's okay. Just make every click
Every
count.
click counts.
Yeah. No, I'm like that too. I love clicking
Trying
my
to find a
mouse.
good example.
Yeah, if you want to just try to find the best example while the production team pulls the charts, I don't know. I believe they're still shared.
You know what we could do?
What?
You know what we could do while we're waiting here?
Yeah.
We have Eddie in the back with a very, very special announcement
Cool, let's
for
do that.
everybody.
I don't know. They've been banging on the doors, banging on the windows, looking in, seeing, hey, when is It's exactly what they're asking for. And you know what? We've got it for you here coming up here right now. Yes. They demand it. They want it. And you know what? And we're going to give it to you right now here. We're scouting for the new trader to join our TopStep VIP. There's the link up top. Posted the link up top. It's a good link. Click on that link. Sign up for the check-in form. Link to the chat. It will be up until 3 p.m. today. All right, so right when we're done here we'll be posting that until 3. The more you check in, the more entries you're going to have for the draft. All right, this is number 17. And for those that are new here, this is something you might want to get yourself involved in. All you need to do is click on that link, fill it out real quick here, and you get an opportunity for what? What's this VIP Top Step stuff? Well, if you are randomly picked, we'll pick those randomly in a raffle type mode. 3 free months in the trading combine, 2 free resets each month, a private team chat room with exclusive access to your coach and special events. And once you pass here, no activation fee. And also stay tuned this week for more check-ins. Make sure that you're here for Top Quiz. We're going to have Top Quiz tomorrow, and that'll give you an extra one, an extra opportunity. We have 25 winners will be drawn for additional entries. So hit that check-in form pinned to the top of the chat, and